Okay. One more. I get asked this all the time. Okay. Who is Cain's wife? Okay, so Cain rose up against Abel, his brother. He killed him, and which doesn't leave a whole bunch of people. But remember how fast time was moving in one single verse. Okay, Cain left Yahweh's presence and lived in the land of Nod. Like, all of a sudden, this is a bunch of time is moving. Cain knew his wife; she conceived and brought forth Enoch. Okay, so we know that there are other people. Actually, let me just keep going a little bit and I can show you. So the days of Adam after he became the father of Seth were 800 years and became the father of other sons and daughters. This puts Adam's death age at 9. Adam lived for 930 years. He had a bunch of youngins. Okay. Now, I've already shown y'all that the timeline is traveling super fast here. And so it doesn't tell us how old they were when they went out into the field, but they're farmers and shepherds, so they're not babies, okay? And so we don't know how long it was, for example, when Cain leaves Yahweh's presence and goes out to this other place, into this land, and makes his life there. We have no idea how long this is. It's probably a long time, okay? But long enough for him not to find a wife. So the question is, who is the wife? It doesn't really tell us, like I say, but it could have been generations even. But either way, he married somebody that was close kin to him. He either married a sister, a niece, maybe, but it was a near kin to him, okay? But, like I say, we see that there was other children born. So it was somebody that was very close to him. But that wasn't an issue. Behold, you've driven me out today from the surface of the ground. I'll be hidden from your face. I'll be a fugitive and a wanderer, and whoever finds me will kill me. So, he's gone out. He's in fear. Here's what's interesting about this verse. Cain goes out and he's in fear because Yahweh's driven him out of the area because he killed his brother, right? If he's going out to a land, to some different town, another place where the people don't know him, why will he be worried? What's he worried about? He's worried because everybody he meets is from his family and they all know what he did. That's what he's scared of here. He's like, whoever finds me will kill me. Not if somebody that knows me finds me. Whoever finds me is going to kill me. They're going to take revenge because I killed Abel. Okay? So that's what it is. His extended family all know who he is. They all know his story. So we see that Adam, had more children. So no doubt he married it would be a sister, a niece, a great niece, or some similar blood relative. And it's not a problem. No, it's not. It's not. Because their DNA was perfect. Remember, Adam and Eve's DNA was absolutely perfect. And it was many, 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 many generations before the Torah came. A long time after the flood. It's like before the Torah came and said you can't marry the close of kins. Because look how long he lived. He lived 930 years. There's nothing wrong with the genetics in that. Okay, so his sons have great genetics. If you look at the timelines, those people had no faults in their genes. And so, even though they were a fallen world, even though there were things that would attack them, their bodies were so powerful and strong, and the world was still, didn't just fall overnight. It was a process. And so their DNA, there were no birth defects to be had because their DNA had not deteriorated over the thousands of years. And so the marriages and Leviticus laws were given much, much, much later. Does that make sense? Yes. So there's no issues with who they are. I used to tell the guys in jail, I said, you realize that Eve was the most beautiful woman that ever lived? And they said, how do you know? I said, because every beautiful woman you've ever seen got their genetics from Eve, and she had all of them. Not to mention, ladies, Adam was a hunk. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So those two, me and you, they liked each other. They had a lot of youngins. Let's just leave it at that. So, he married one of them. So, but it wasn't a problem at that point. It wasn't a problem.
It wasn't tainted.
No.